So the first questions, the most common questions I got were about the Johnson Amendment. You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's with the whole C3 churches don't have to pay taxes, yeah, all that stuff, okay? So, and I'm going to address this one to Doug because he's currently pastoring a church. So, what do churches lose when they become a 501c3? There's like several questions. You're just going to have to remember what I'm asking, okay? What do churches lose when they become a 501c3? Should churches obey rules that keep them silent? Is it really the Johnson Amendment that stops churches from discussing politics, or is that just an excuse for something else, like not wanting to make large donors mad or a dislike of controversy?
I can stop right there and you can answer on the way back. No, I'm just kidding. That is a lot of questions. First of all, I would venture to say a lot of pastors don't even know what the Johnson Amendment is. There are many that had not heard of that.
Did you guys know what it is?
Yes.
You guys know?
You're going to need to tell them.
All right. So the Johnson Amendment is basically that we cannot endorse a candidate on behalf of the church. We cannot stand up. I could do it personally. I could do it as just a citizen, but a pastor is unable to do that. I remember when we met, Julie actually was a part of that in June of 2016. We were part of a group that was invited to hear then candidate Donald Trump in New York at I think it was the Marriott, but whatever it was. And that was the first, Dr. James Dobson asked that question first about the Johnson Amendment, and he talked about that. Of course, we know that has not been changed, though he had, I guess, an executive order in 2017 or something to clarify it. But basically, the fear is that a pastor will lose their tax status if they endorse a candidate, and that's what it is. However, it's not been done, and we know that there are many that endorse candidates regularly from different parties. But I want to address the bottom line question of that. If a pastor is afraid to lose a donor for any reason, they're not worth their salt as a pastor. So that's it right there. So I have a lot of pastor friends. I don't know any of them that are afraid of that. Okay, and some of them may not have even known what the Johnson Amendment was at that time, and I had to learn about what it was. Here's what I would say: a pastor has to manage a lot of different folks and attitudes within a church. There are a lot of different. Our church is diverse. Some would feel very welcome. Some are here, and some would not. They are very different in their belief of some things. And so as a pastor, what we want to do is address the issues and talk about those and have no problem at all. Not afraid of that. Not afraid to talk about the different issues that come up. But at the same time, it's not about a donor. To me, it's not about, am I afraid we'll lose our tax status? It could happen anyway. There are a lot of things that could happen, just some changes in government that could make that happen. So to answer the question specifically, perhaps there are some. I don't know of any personally that are hiding behind the Johnson Amendment. I know that there are some that are just afraid perhaps, but I personally don't know of any, as you know, my relationships with them.